Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Mic check, mic check. It's working, I know. Don't know why it took 30 seconds for the intro to load, but that's not the point. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. I got a couple things to mention. First of all, got a new mic. So that's a W. It should sound better because it's like an actually good microphone compared to my laptop computer microphone. So that's good. That's glad. I'm very glad for that. I used to have this type of mic, but my old one broke, so we got a new one. And returned the old one. So dubs. Oh yeah, that sounds so much better, bro. And I'm using my laptop monitor mouse instead of like my actual like mouse with a mouse pad and stuff over here, so I can use the microphone. So if I make any mistakes, that's why, but I shouldn't. And one more thing before I get into this podcast episode, Philip Broberg and Dylan Holloway have not returned to the Edmonton Oilers. They have not matched the offer sheet for either one. So now that means Dylan Holloway, Philip Broberg are both St. Louis Blues, and that's why I think it's because Stan Bowman picked up I don't know how to say his name, but that prospect, that player from the Canucks for that 4th round pick. That's why he picked him up to replace Dylan Holloway in a sense, and then. Yeah, Broberg's not that big of a defensive piece, but I think they do need another defensive piece depth-wise. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I don't know how to score reel because I don't have a score reel. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Oh, this. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, we're gonna do this now. Okay. Hold up. There. Okay. So, Evan Bouchard. I would say he's a star D-man. Evan Bouchard. He's a very good player. He last year, I don't remember how much points did he get. I don't know. Evan Bouchard's 100% a star defenseman. He can get you 80, 90 points a season playing good defensively. He is phenomenal on the power play. Someone that you really like to have. He's definitely an elite number 1 defenseman, but I think he's even better than just a number 1 defenseman. I think he is a star defenseman. I don't know who that is at the top of my head. That's Faber. I don't know who that is. It's not Jared Spurgeon. Okay, let me search up the date. What did I just click on? Oh. You guys don't need to see this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not really. Okay. We'll go to the Wild over here because Spurgeon and Faber's already on here. So I don't know who else they would have on here that's a defenseman for the Wild. Brodeen, Middleton. I don't know. We'll come back to him. Okay. Brent Burns, a good top pair. Not elite number 1 defenseman. He gets you 50 to 60 points while playing phenomenally defensively. He's pretty good in the power play. He can probably maybe get you 70 points, but I'll say 50 to 60 points while playing great defensively. He's a good top pairing defenseman, but he's really not an elite number 1 defenseman. Not quite. Cam Makar is the best defenseman in the NHL. Really. If he stays fully healthy, he can get you 80 to 90 points. Even when you get the 5 to 10 game injury, he can still get you anywhere from 80 to 90 points of playing ridiculously good defensively. Yet, and he is, most hockey fans kind of collectively agree that he's like the best, and he is like kind of the equivalent to Bobby Orr of all time. So, I mean, yeah. I would say Cam McCarr's best defenseman in the league, so he has to go and star defenseman here. John Carlson. This is based on the present, not future. You're the past. Okay. So right now, John Carlson's a good top pair defenseman. Below, not elite number one. He's not an elite number one. Good top pairing defenseman. He can get you 50 to 60 points for playing good defensively. He's a slight step down defensively from Brent Burns, but he is still very, very good defensively. He has a very good slap shot, very good wrist shot. He's a very good top pairing guy. He proved time and time again with the Washington Capitals. Again, this is not based off projection or what he's going to be. You're based off the past because he is older and he has had a lot of NHL experience. So you can say he used to be an elite number one. That's fine. He's not right now. He's a good top pairing guy. So yeah, Thomas Chabot, I would say he's a good top pairing. Is he good second pair or is he a good top pair? I'd say good second pair. He does play in the second pair. I feel like he could play in the first pairing, but actually no. I think I'm gonna put in because if Brent Burns and John Carlson are there, I have to put him here. Thomas Chabot can get you 60 to 70 points while playing good defensively. He does need to take a step up because I believe that he will, and I believe that's going to be like one of the main reasons why Ottawa makes the playoffs between Linus Ullmark, Drake Sanderson, and Thomas Chabot. Thomas Chabot and Drake Sanderson taking steps up, and Ullmark being a huge acquisition in net. I think the forward core are just fine if they can kind of gel together well. If those two defensemen, including who I'm talking about right now, and Thomas Chabot, can take a decent-sized step up, I do think that those two guys single-handedly will make this defense much, much better. And then the surrounding pieces would also be greatly elevated by them because they do play in two different pairings, so they can help the guys that they play with. So if they can both take steps up, that would drastically help the other defensemen. And also help Ullmark in net. And I know the forward core is fine. Okay. I think this is Drake Sanderson, isn't it? I feel like he looks a little too old to be Drake Sanderson. I think that's Drake Sanderson. Then who's that? Why do they have some random defenseman in here? I need some random defenseman in here for no reason. Is that Zub? I don't know who that is. I'm about to just keep the people that I don't really want to put on the tier list here. Yeah, that I don't know. I'm going to put the people that I don't know, just keep them down there. Darlene, he's definitely a star defenseman. Darlene's definitely star defenseman. There's going to be quite a few people in star defenseman. I think I'm going to even put him slightly above Bouchard. I think I'm going to move Bouchard down to elite number one. Darlene can get you, honestly, 80 to 90 points. I would say 70 to 80 points, okay? I would say around the 80-point mark. While playing stellar defensively. He is very good defensively, and he gets better and better every single year. And he is the Sabres by far the number one defenseman. And without him, the Sabres, I don't think the Sabres being anywhere near as close as contending for the playoff spot as they are without him. Noah Dobson, star defenseman. He put up honestly similar to Cale Makar numbers. He's not. I'm gonna go for a say put him above Darlene. I don't think. Actually, no, I'll put Darlene slightly above him. He doesn't quite put up Cale Makar numbers, but if he were to, no one would talk to him about him as much. He can honestly get you 70 to 80 points while playing great defensively. He is very good in the power play, especially with a lackluster Islanders power play compared to much others. Like Akam McCarr has the Avalanche power play, who is one of the best power play units in the entire NHL. He doesn't really have those type of players, and he's still just as good as on the power play, points production wise. So it's really impressive to see him do this stuff and not get as recognized. So I gotta give him some recognition. Drew Doughty, he's good. He's a good top pair. He used to be an elite number one, but I don't think he quite is. He can get you 50 to 60 points of playing great defensively. Great defensively is always huge for a defenseman while putting up good numbers. He is a huge piece of the LA Kings team, especially the defense. Without him, they wouldn't. I don't think they would be even contending for a playoff spot. I really don't. He really is that good defensively while chipping in 50, 60 points. Yeah. Dougie Hamilton, I would say he's elite number one. If he's fully healthy, he can get you 70 to 80 points while playing phenomenally defensively. But he does need to stay healthy in order to really, consistently be that number one defenseman in New Jersey. If he does stay healthy this next season, I do think the Devils will be a top contender out of the Eastern Conference. And I think they're going to win the Metropolitan Division personally, especially if he stays healthy and helps their defense and help Jacob Markstrom. But if he stays fully healthy, he elevates his team and his defense to new heights. Vince Dunn. I think Vince Dunn is a good top pairing guy. I do. I think he is a good top pairing guy. He can get you 50, 60 points of playing good defensively. Really, he can. He is pretty underrated. I'm not gonna lie, just because he plays in the smaller market in Seattle. He is still very good number one defenseman, him and Adam Larson. So yeah. Aaron Ekblad. I don't think he's quite an elite number one defenseman. I think he is a good top pairing guy. Maybe. He can get you 50 to 60 points if he stays fully healthy while playing good defensively. He is very, very good. He also gets slightly underappreciated because he does play with Gustav Forsling, who has taken a huge step up this last season. You would like him to be slightly better than the fact he was a first overall pick, but yeah. Ekholm, I would say he's a good top pairing guy. I'm not gonna lie, he's a lot of good top pairing guys. He can get you 50 to 60 points for playing elite defensively. Absolutely elite defensively. I'm trying to put him where I want him. Yeah, that's fine. Elite defensively. So yeah. And he really complements Bouchard very well because of the fact that he is such good defensively and Bouchard's so good offensively, so they complement each other's game really well. So yeah. There's a Brock Faber. I think, honestly, he's an elite number one defenseman. Some people might argue with me. I don't care. Last season, he's put up... how much points did he put up last season? I think he's put up, okay, now I'm curious. He just put up monstrous numbers last season. But being a rookie on a Wild team that was very underwhelming last season... Okay, I'm looking here, guys. Okay, Brock Faber. Okay. Well, say here, it doesn't say. Does it? Okay, so we got 8 goals, 39 assists for 47 points. Okay, not as much as I thought. But putting 47 points in a very lackluster Wild team is kind of mid. Not mid, but it's good, but the team was mid. So I think I'm actually going to put him down to a good top pairing guy. He's not an elite number one yet. I think he will be, but he's not yet. Okay. Cam Fowler, he's a good top pairing guy as well. Just a lot of good top pairing guys apparently. I mean, he's kind of like all they are right now. Bro, I can't. This is so annoying. I love my mouse so much, but I couldn't because I had to use the mic in my monitor. I only have 2 USB plugins. So, yeah, I mean, Cam Fowler is very good. He's the number one defenseman in Anaheim, which, yes, I know that's not very impressive, but he can get you 50 to 60 points while playing in Anaheim. While playing good defensively, so, yeah. Adam Fox is our defenseman, second best defenseman in the league. He can get you 70 to 80 points to play phenomenally defensively. He is truly a very good player in New York. He is definitely, I would say, go as far as to say he was a heartbeat of New York over there. So, yeah, I would say that. Forsling, he's definitely an elite number one defenseman. I would even go as far as to say I put him over Dougie Hamilton just because of the fact health-wise. Forsling is going to get 70 to 80 points while playing phenomenally defensively. He's very high IQ, great stick work. Very, very good player. Noah Heffernan. I would say he's an elite number one defenseman. He is one of the best defensive defensemen in the league. He can chip in 50 to 60 points while playing great defensively. Like 40, 50 points while playing great defensively. So, Thomas Harley. He is a good top pairing guy. Okay. He has to play Miro Heiskanen, but he can still put up 60 to 70 points while playing great defensively. Great number one guy. Victor Hedman. I'm going to say he's a good top pairing guy. He's still great offensively. Okay, he's still great offensively. But his defensive stats are terrible. Terrible. His offense definitely is the only reason why he's a good top pairing guy. Philip Hronek. Philip Hronek is interesting. I think he's a good top pairing guy as well. He can get you 50 to 60 points to playing good defensively. He does play as Quinn Hughes. So, yeah. You know, after this tier list, we're going to react to the NHL sneak peek trailer. I will speak more on that in a little bit when we get to it before we watch it. So let's just continue. We can do that at the end. Is that Pionk? We're going to assume it's Pionk. He's a good second pair. Good second pair if that's Neil Pionk. I think he is. Roman Josi. Roman Josi. I think that he's a star. He's a star. What just happened? I did not do that. Okay. Baby, you got something. Hold up, maybe. I'm going to get rid of this because there's too many tiers. There we go. Okay, Roman Josi. He's a star. He can get you 70 to 80 points for playing great defensively. He's a phenomenal captain with some wheels on him. So I think I'm going to say that. Seth Jones. He's a great second pair guy, okay? He's getting paid like what Bouchard should be getting paid. Noah Dobson, Roman Josi, those guys. You should not be getting paid as much as an elite number one defenseman / star defenseman. You really shouldn't be. He's a great second. Okay, he's good. He can get you 40 to 50, I would say 30 to 40 points to play good defensively, okay? I'll give him credit. He's pretty good. But for how much he's getting paid, he's not. Carlson. Dude, I would say elite number one defense, but he can get you 70 to 80 points on a good season and while playing mid defensively. So I think I'm actually going to put him down just above Hedman because I put the Hedman down at a good top pair for the same reason. Carlson's defensive metrics are slightly better than Hedman's, but not by much, I don't think. They're both really, really bad defensively, but very good offensively. So I think a good top pairing guy, but he can't be an elite defenseman. Elite number one defenseman, you're a star D-man if you're that bad defensively. It's kind of how it goes. Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes is a good top pairing guy. I think he will end up being arguable number one defenseman. I gotta go like way down here right now. He's a good top pairing guy right now. Actually, right now, I'll go over as far as he's a great second pairing guy. Right now. This is the present. I will mention this on my Facebook page. This is the present. Not what I think he's going to do in the future. I think in the future, at the very least, is going to end up being a good top pairing guy at the very least. Right now, he's a great second pairing guy, especially when you're playing behind a guy like Dougie Hamilton, who I previously mentioned is an elite number 1 defenseman when he stays healthy. So, yeah. I think he's a great second pairing guy, especially in the role that he plays, getting like 17 to 20 minutes a game, probably 17 minutes a game area. So, yeah. Mike Matheson. I would say that he is a good top pairing guy. I would go as far as say right here. He can get you 50 to 60 points to playing good defensively, especially on a lackluster Montreal Canadiens. In a couple years, they're going to be much better. But right now, it's pretty good, actually. The team right now is actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I won't even say that. It's a 2 defenseman every line. So how this works, you can watch a video on this, because there's a video on this. It explains it a lot better. But, so there's 4 lines on the forward core of 3, a center, a left wing, and a right wing on each line. And there's 4 of those, 12 forwards. And the defense, there's a right defenseman and a left defenseman on each pairing. So there's 3 defensive pairings, a right and a left defenseman on each pairing. And then 2 goalies, 1 plays. And then if one does really bad, you're gets hurt or something, this backup will get put in. McAvoy, he is a star defenseman. He is definitely a star defenseman. 100%. I did not mean to put him above Adam Fox. I'm going to do some rearranging here real quick. I would say yeah. I would say like that. McAvoy is a top 2 defensive defenseman in the league, just behind Jacob Slavin, but he puts up more points. He honestly puts up 60 to 70 points of playing some of the best defenses you can possibly play. But yeah, he's a star defenseman. But the only reason why he's not higher like Adam Fox and Cam McCarr, because he doesn't quite put up as much offensive numbers as they do, but he's still very good. Minchikov, I would say, is a great second pairing guy. I don't think he's quite a top pairing guy quite yet. He will be, but not quite yet. Last season he was very good. He can put up probably 30 to 40 points playing good defensively. That's why he's not any higher. Miro Heiskanen, he is a star defenseman. I would go as far to say he's slightly better than McAvoy. He could put up 70 to 80 points of playing phenomenally defensively as well. But yeah. Mo Seider, elite number 1 for sure. For sure. Like here. He can put up honestly 60 to 70 points of playing great defensively. That's his range. He's very, very, very skilled. Who is that? Oh my god, I don't know who these guys are. These are some random guys. Okay, we're almost getting to that release trailer. Nurse, he's a solid top 4. No, I'm not even gonna put him in trash. He gets paid like $9 million, something like that, and he's so bad. Like, he's not good. He's trash. Is that Parayko? I'm gonna assume that's Parayko. I ain't gonna lie to you. If so, he's a great second pairing guy. Yeah. I don't know that. Who is... Oh, I think that's Adam Pelech. Which, if so, he's a great second pairing. Great defensively. That's Theodore or Petrangelo? I can't tell. I'm going to assume that's Theodore. Either way, I think they're both a great top pairing guys. Yeah. Don't know who that is. Star defenseman, Quinn Hughes. He can get you 70 to 80 points playing good defensively as well. So, yeah. And this is Rasmus Anderson, who's a great top pairing guy, I think. A good top pairing guy. It's not that high on this list. Down there, yeah, that's pretty fair. I don't know his name at the top of my head, but I do know who I'm thinking of right now. So I think they're both great second pairing guys. They both play, so. They both play in the same second line, so I mean, it does make sense. Morgan Riley, I say he's elite number 1. I don't care what anybody says. He can get you 70 to 80 points playing great defensively. He consistently has. This is Jake Sanderson. Okay, Jake Sanderson is very good. I would say Jake Sanderson, yeah, good top pairing. Can get you 70 to 80 points. Playing great defensively. Yeah. Cam York, I think. yeah, Cam York is very good number one defenseman. He can get you 60, 70 points playing good defensively. Now let's go through the guys. I don't know who that is either. I think that's Petrangelo. Good top pairing, right? I would say a little bit, slightly below Theodore. Slavin. He's a star defenseman. Star defenseman. He's the best defensive defenseman in the league. He's still chipping 50, 60 points of playing the best defense you're ever going to see out of a player. I'm in the NHL, maybe not ever, but right now. Jared Spurgeon, the Minnesota Wild. I would say he's a good top pairing guy. I don't think he's better than Faber yet, but not yet. But I don't think he is. But yeah, he's very good. He's still tripping 40, 50 points, playing great defensively. Good top pairing. Chris Tanev. Chris Tanev is one of the best defensemen in the league as well. He can put up 40, 50 points, playing great defensively. Letang. What just happened? Oh, it's fine. We're fine. We're chilling. Okay, where did Letang just go? Where'd he go? He disappeared. Oh, he's not a star defenseman. He's a good top pairing guy right here. He used to be a star defenseman, but right now I think he's a good top pairing guy. He needs you 40, 50 points, maybe 60 points. While playing great defensively, so yeah. Devon Taves, I would say he's a great top pairing guy. He plays with Cam McCarr, still puts up 60, 70 points to play great defensively. Zach Werenski. I'd say he's elite number one when he plays. I'm not going to lie. He's elite number one when he plays. He can get you 60, 70 points playing good defensively. So I'm going to save this. I am going to save this. I will upload this on Facebook after the podcast episode, but we got to react to his NHL trailer first. It's not NHL 25 trailer. It's not like the actual trailer, but it's like, I think it's like 20 seconds of what the trailer is going to end up being. Like a little snippet. So, yeah. We're going to search up this. NHL 25 leaked. It's not spelled leaked, but we don't care. Leaked trailer. It might be spelled leaked. I don't know. You can click on this video and hopefully it's it. NHL 25 review trailer. Hopefully nobody's
NHL
yapping over it like I'm about to.
This got leaked. The game with the couple athlete Quinn Hughes, his brother's Jack.
Why is this so laggy?
The game graphics looks solid.
Okay, we can't do that. It's not. They added a couple new things, okay? We're just gonna act like that never happened. We're just gonna end stream. It's fine though. It's okay. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow for hopefully the Noah Powell interview. I will be doing that later. But see you guys later. I'll upload that on Facebook. I will upload my TikToks, YouTube Shorts, all that stuff like I normally do. See you later. Peace.